I'm Hennelie Davie from House of Embroidery. Welcome to our factory. Let me give you a quick tour.
Thank you.
This is our factory shop. In the front here is where we hang all of our threads, and this is open to the public, where we have all of our different sections with all of our threads hanging. So you can follow me. Over on this side we've got all of our silks and silk ribbon, and here we've got our Pearl 5 thread. This is Tundi, our office manager. Hello. And then through here we head into our dye room. This is Esther, our master dye queen. And over there in the corner is Steve, concentrating on measuring out dye powder. And this is where we do all of our dyeing. We dye everything by hand, 4 skeins at a time, and then we dry it over there in the corner in our dye room. And then here behind you is where we set all of our dye before we boil the cotton off to set the color. So through here in the back is where we boil off our cotton for approximately an hour. And then afterwards we rinse it off. Then once the cotton is dry and the color is right, we take it through to our storeroom here at the back. So this is where we hang all of the cotton once it's been dried and it's the correct color. And all of our colors are hung in different color palettes just to make it easier to find.
And you were talking about color matching.
Yes. So we have a very strict rule with matching our colors to our original skein. So this would be an original color. Some of these colors are from the inception of the company, so they would be about 24 years old. And every time we dye, we have to match to the original color. But obviously, every time we dye, there would be fluctuations and differences on the day, depending on the time of year that we dye, depending on the quality of cotton that we use, depending on what the temperature is during the day, depending on the grade of cotton that we received. So we try to keep as close as possible to our master color. And then after our rules with regards to matching to master color, if the color doesn't match to master color, it then gets rejected as a misdye. It's still a perfectly acceptable cotton. It would just not be the same as the original master dye. It is obviously something that we struggle with. It's one of the struggles of our business, is to keep a consistent color and to make sure that every dye batch consistently stays the same, and that every dye batch matches the original color as close as possible. So we are a repeat dye company, but obviously there are some challenges with being a repeat dye company. And then afterwards we have our packaging room here, is where all of the ladies hand wind all of the cotton. They hand wind rayon, and then they decant everything onto bobbins or cards. Everything done by hand, everything stamped by hand. So it is really a very hands-on process. And a lot of the ladies have been with the company since the company's inception. They've been with us for years and years and years. So we are really very blessed to have the skill and the knowledge of our staff who have been with the company for years.
Well, thank you so much for allowing me this tour.
It's a pleasure. Thanks so much. Thanks for visiting.